Do you ever feel invisible, like no one really hurts you? Maybe at home, you're struggling to share your thought with your parent, or in public space, you freeze it when someone asks a question. I know that feeling all too well. I grew up in the silent as a silent bird, unable to express myself, and for the longest time, I thought that confidence was something I just didn't have. But here's the truth: confidence is something you build, not something you are born with. I want to share how I went from feeling voiceless to confident as a silent bird. If you're struggling with confidence, you are not alone. Studies show that our childhood experiences shape our self-esteem. If you grew up in an environment where you weren't encouraged your thoughts, it's normal to feel hesitant as an adult. But confidence isn't just about personality, it's a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Welcome to all enemies are, and I'm here just like your friend, sharing my tips and experiences so we can learn each other. I'm a silent read impact of childhood experiences on adult self-esteem. Research indicates that our childhood experiences can significantly affect our self-esteem and adaptation in later life. A study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine found that negative experiences during childhood are linked to lower self-esteem in adulthood. Psychological correlation on growth and a versus mindset reveal that individuals who believe in their ability can develop growth mindset. They're more resilient and open to challenge. So this perspective fosters learning and confidence. Have you ever felt like this, yes or no, moving forward and no when the teacher asks a question? Who dares to come forward and explain to according your own opinion? Inside you, oh, I want to be great like her, good at speaking in front of people, and magnetic in her charisma. But it's hard to push yourself at first, and it feels like your body stiff as wood, and you can't move forward. I was a side actor in my childhood. Hiding behind mom was my favorite place to be when meeting new people, and crying was my weapon when I couldn't trust myself. It lasted until I was in high school. I'm just guessing you that if you are here for this video, you have a goal to improve yourself, to be more confident. I always see in this platform, speakers speak confidently, understandably, charismatically, and interestingly. Like they have their identity. So I realized that if they have their identity, we kind of have to. I want to mention a little bit. The best part of the confident journey is the process. You can believe yourself to try first. Although you feel afraid to move yourself into uncomfortable zone. Everyone has felt discomfort of going through the process of finding that confidence. And a self-confidence is not something you get from your parents. Every human has their journey. You can see all children of a big businessman can be great at public speaking like their parents. So if you're not a child of parents who are good at public speaking, you don't make the excuses. I'm not a child of X family, so I'm not in this world. So it's appropriate that I'm lacking in this area. And at the end, you just stay in the same place, not waiting to start. Almost all require confidence in the process. For example, an architect building a strange develop confidence in their self-vision and time to build. The power of self-confidence is shared human ideas and desire will not happen if the person who dreams cannot believe in their self-confidence. Being confident is a crucial issue in this era, so we can learn from this topic and get a summary to apply in our life. I always remember when I was speaking English, I was overwhelmed with my accent, my pronunciation, my grammar, vocabulary, even with my voice, which felt strange. It was hard to push through to speak English since English is not my mother tongue. Even now, I just want to sit and chatting with you using this international language. I was lacking self-confidence to speak in English at that time, but now I've managed to break through my confidence barriers. So I realized that success is all about process step by step. So how I did overcome that, I started like a marathon, starting with thinking in English, whispering, and recording myself 1,000, even a million times in English. It wasn't a big leap or some scam advertisement that claiming you can become confident in just a month. As you can see, it feels strange look back to how I speak English at the first time. At first, I wrote down word by word like I make a script to what I wanted to say. But day by day, I started to get hang of it. At first, I barely understood what I wanted to say. But then suddenly, the words started to flow and I forced myself to speak. So we never know what we can achieve if you don't try at first. You might have watched a bunch of YouTube videos how to become confident, how to speak English fluently as a beginner, but until now, you've never really to try practice. Confidence is important resource for human. This word comes from Latin word fidere, means to trust. So we know that confidence is the most valuable resource a person can have because it's empower action, like Professor Ian Robertson at Trinity College Dublin said in an interview about his book How Confident Work. Nurturing confidence can have beneficial effects, raising aspiration and changing behavior. Confidence is not a fixed attribute. It's the outcome of the thought we think and the action we take. For example, your belief in your ability to speak in front of people. Your belief in your ability to learn a new language. Your belief in your ability to lead a team. Your belief in your ability to handle conversation and manage conflict. On the other hand, healthy self-confidence have a positive effect. Improve engagement with others and a healthier relationship, deeper empathy for others, and awareness on their feelings, greater willingness to try new things, and also enhance resilience. Boosting confidence is essential to build personal growth and well-being in your life. Here are some tips and tricks to help you build and maintain confidence. Step 1 is step outside your comfort zone. Permit yourself to try new things and show yourself more grace and passion. Instead of prematurely labeling failure as a failure, entertain that the possibility of success. The more you success and feel safe as you open up, the more confident you will feel. And the next step is forgive your past and focus on your future. Fears, worries, panic attack, and other obstacles are real, but they don't have to last forever or break your belief in yourself. So you can still trust your ability to effectively open with our symptoms and success in therapy no matter how long it takes. Facing fears and overcoming challenges enhance your belief in your capabilities. So you start spending more time in your comfort zone. There's minimal risk of failure and little threats in your confidence. So start to speak up, reach out, challenge yourself, exit your comfort zone. Alex Melly, or best-selling author of the book titled The Naked CEO, shares on the Forbes.com that is the only way to build confidence is to take a risk and take action despite your fears of failure, missing out, or embarrassment. I understand that you may have bad experiences in your past, fear and anxiety trying something new, such as expressing your opinion in front of parents. If you have overprotective parents, like they want you as their children doing anything that they say, or pursuing no career path that require you to show your identity and self-confidence. However, my best advice to you is to try first what to overcome your fears and gain confidence in yourself. Continuous learning. Continuous learning builds you're confident in your ability to adapt. But when we stop reaching, we stop learning. And when we stop learning, we stop growing. Growing our influence, growing our knowledge and skill, growing resilience, growing self-efficacy, and growing things in our ability to make things happen. Focus on what you want. So how about learning from our mistake instead of dwelling on mistake, seeing them as opportunity to learn and grow. When we talk about this, we must reminder that we have a goal. So start to focus on what you want. Focus on what inspires you and you will feel more powerful. Instead of terrifying yourself what you don't want to happen, focus on what you would love to make happen. As champion server Lainey Bagley said, focus on what inspires you, not on what scares you. So set realistic goals. It's crucial to push yourself. Focus on things that inspire you and you will feel more powerful. Not just focus in our future, we must have a positive visualization. Visualization is the powerful technique to develop our self-confidence. To help you confident, try mentally rehearsing the action or word you need to say with a calm, unshakable belief in your ability to do it well. Start your day with positive affirmation. Remind yourself of your strengths, capabilities, and past success. Practice mindfulness and relaxation exercise to manage stress. A calm mind contributes to a more confident. Speaking up in a various situation, whether at work or in public space, help you feel confident in your voice. If you have a positive affirmation in yourself, it's not about just affirmation. You have to take action. So start to find your power pose. Body language: maintain good posture, make eye contact, and use open body language. Dress confidently. Start wearing for what you have. Don't assume that you need to wear a luxurious suit to feel confident. Trying to be confident is the first step, regardless of what you wear. Although it may seem difficult at first, gaining self-confidence can be a magical experience. By trying and experiencing your struggle, you can realize how beautiful they are. As you become braver day by day, you will not regret taking the first step. It's crucial to know how to push your inner confidence and appearance. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm cheering you from afar and wishing you every success. I would love to hear a story as well. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone and always look forward to connecting with you.